Why do all the pro players run gun bunch tight end this year? And why is gun bunch the formation that everybody that is very good at Madden actually uses on offense? I have never understood it, and I've never forced myself to try it until today. Guys, as you saw that lineup of those 89 overalls, this dude is very good. But today we are going to play like a competitive player on offense, which means every single play we run is going to be in some form of gun bunch. Okay, I got the Jaguars playbook specifically to do this, and gun bunch tight end seems to be the most popular one. So that's what we're going to come out in. For context, guys, if you're new to this channel, I have 87 Jalen Hurts, 86 Najee Harris, T. Higgins is up to 86, and then everybody else on the team on offense is in the low 80s. Pretty much the same story for defense. So we're not nearly as good. I like this play call here. If it's man to man, I kind of want to get Andrews on some sort of out route at the sticks. He looks like he's showing press man here. We're going to slide the line to the left. Let's see it. Okay, quick motion there. It is man. Okay, I did not expect him to stand there like that. Holy smokes, dude. That must have been an option route, that little motion. And I thought he was going to cut in. He just stayed there on a curl. But yeah, that was cover 2 man. It's gonna be very tough to move the ball on a dude that has way better cards and runs a lot of man. So now we got a little short motion here. And I think we need to go Worthy going vertical and Higgins on a high-low, something like this here. And let's get Andrews on a corner instead. Get the little motion again. Here we go. He's cheating over there. Okay. Nice user. Nice user. I'm surprised he didn't pick that off, dude. I wanted to get him to follow that drag. He almost came back in time. We're going to call the read option, which I know is not huge in the competitive scene, I don't think, but I personally love it. So we are moving this football. He's sticking in cover 2 man all day long. We're going to have to figure out where his weakness is. But for now, let's just use our good Jalen Hurts card, pick up 7. Has he been rushing 3 this whole time too, guys? I don't know, but we're going to go with this cheat high-low concept over on the left-hand side. Safeties are walking down here. Oh, good user. Good user. I thought he was going to follow that drag and I was going to have the Texas underneath. Good on him. Okay, we're going to have to try and pick this up with a slip screen, unfortunately, guys. He's bringing these safeties down. So let's get Golden out there. And hopefully that will mean that he will pay exclusive attention to the bunch side, because we want to run this screen. Oh my goodness. Oh, way to sniff it out. We're going for it. You know, he is sitting in the dime. So at some point we should be able to run the football effectively. It's not going to happen here. I don't want to take that risk. I'm hoping T. Higgins will be the guy to pick this up, but we will see, guys. We will see. We're going to run a little bit of a mesh concept over on the inside, but I want to hit Higgins on the out route. Yep. Secure catch that. Thank you very much, dude. Higgins is good, and he might have to win a lot of these matchups here. He has played man coverage every single snap thus far. We need to be able to run the football effectively to keep him honest here. Yep. I got to make a better cut than that, guys. That's open. That is open. In fact, we're going to switch inside zone to read option. All right, we need to double team the outside here. Because we're going play action. I don't want Andrews to be alone on an island. I think we're going to have to hit Higgins on the out route again. Yep. Oh my gosh, how did he get home like that? How did Khalil Mack get home so easily? I don't know, but Higgins is going to have to win this matchup, guys. We got Worthy going vertical. Let's keep Harris into block, half sliding the line to the left. Here we go. This is risky, dude. We are backed up. I'm really begging on Higgins to win this route. He's not going to win that. He's not going to win that. Okay, well, great coverage by him, dude. You know, you can only do so much when you're playing against cards that are this good. If he's going to sit here and run man coverage, this is like the worst possible matchup for what we're trying to do, because I'm trying to figure out how to run this new offense, and he's able to just sit here and play the most aggressive man coverage of all time. And come on, Max. We are going to have to make him pay for sitting in the dime all day, and that's going to mean running the football effectively. So I think our new default play on 1st and 10 is going to need to be the read option. Here we go. Call in the zone read now. I like the look. Let's see if he could be a good user here. Golly, dude. Did you see his defensive tackle just blow that up? There's nothing we could do about that. Golly, dude. There's such a talent gap right now that even though we should be winning this, right? He has 2 safeties and 2 linebackers. He has 1 defensive lineman on the field, and we can't even run the football effectively. There we go. That's a little bit better. We need to force him to get out of his cover 2 man default. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can. We're just going to try and convince him there. Good. Cutback is there. That's 5 yards. Until he convinces us otherwise, guys, we are going to continue doing this. And one of these days, he's going to call a man blitz, and it's going to be open. Nice. That's how you beat him right there. Nice right there. Good job, dude. Let's go. Use the run to set up the play action. It's a story as old as time, man, but we're going to have to really lean on that, okay? If he's going to come out with he's coming out with 8 defensive backs right now. He has 8 DBs on the field. Like, we need to be able to run the ball at will. And we're going to sit here and we're going to do it until he changes his mind. In fact, let's go chew clock here. I don't want him to touch this football in the entire first half, okay? I don't need him to have to deal with that. Now he's calling a change up. Now he's calling a change up. But now the outside's open. Come on, give me something here. Okay, we're going PA boot over again. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. Good. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, we're gonna need T. Higgins to win his matchup here on 3rd and forever, man. Gonna need him to win his matchup. I don't know if he will. In fact, let's get Worthy on a drag underneath, just in case. I'm hoping Worthy's speed will be enough. Yep. Give me something here. That's okay. We're going to go no huddle and make it seem like we're going for it. And then we're just going to burn the heck out of this clock, okay? We're going to run this all the way down to like 3 seconds here. We're going to shift formations. We're going to make him think that we're doing it. We'll even send somebody in motion really quick. Quick hot route. Get Golden over. And let's see if he notices. We're going to let this run down. Let this run down. Let this run down. And we are going to kick a field goal here. So, okay, we've had 2 drives against a very talented defense. And, you know, I feel, oh no, Max, you dumb idiot. Holy smokes, we got lucky on that field goal. But anyways, guys, we've moved the ball pretty well, right? I feel like we have moved the football at will. He hasn't played any offense yet. This will be his first offensive snap, and he has a 7-3 lead. So a little concerning, especially given how good his players are. On defense, you know, I don't know how to play like a pro player yet, so we're not going to be able to do that. If we're going to try and stay in this game, we need to be uber conservative. We're going to play simple football, hopefully rely on a switch stick that can really help us benefit. He's coming out in the gun bunch tight end too, so he's running the exact same stuff. Looks to me like he's probably going to be a little bit better of a player than we are. Oh my goodness. Yeah, talk about it, Max. Holy smokes. He just destroyed cover 3 like I wasn't even there. Well, guys, I never said this was a defensive video. I said this was an offensive video. So we're playing offense today. Seriously, though, I will open up the comments section here as a request for help from y'all, guys. How do you all go about running this formation? Is it something that people actually run? What are we doing here? I mean, it's unfortunate that, you know, his players are so good that we will never be able to stop him on offense, because our offense, really, I think we could run the ball effectively. I know that we're limited to these 2 bunch formations, but man, if we could just pull out our 3 tight ends, dude, I think we would be in a really good spot. But here we go, 2nd and 9. I'm going to try this, a counter play. We're going to see if it works here. Let's see him. He walked people over, and he's bringing pressure. That's all right. We're going to have a ton of freaking crossing routes here. I'm hoping Higgins can win this corner route. Nah, he's not going to win that. Holy smokes. 3rd and 11, we're going for it. So already, guys, you know, one of my biggest noticings so far is when you're playing against somebody that's better than you, you need to have a clearly defined strategy for how you're going to beat man coverage, because otherwise they're going to be able to play man coverage all day. It looks like T. Higgins is our answer to cover 2 man. The problem is he's got a user over the middle of the field, and he's got other help. So like that right there, dude, that's a great user by him, and we should not have gotten a first down there. He's being a good user, you know, which makes it very hard for me to do stuff over the middle of the field. So then we're stuck, you know, in this no man's land of like, what do we do? And it's hard to run the ball just because of how good his players are from an overall perspective. I mean, but if you look at the math right here, dude, this should be an 8-yard run every single time. And the only reason why it's not is because his players are so talented. Something tells me he's running his blitz now, but we're not going to fall for it. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's go tempo. We're going to call mesh here, and I'm really begging for Higgins to win this out route, man. He played it well. He played it well. He played it well. He had a flat over there instead, so I couldn't do anything. Oh, boy, guys. Already we are learning a lot about the competitive scene, right? Like, we need to be able to play really, really good against man coverage. We need to have man beater concepts in those formations, and we just don't have any. Also, did you see how open Zay Flowers was? Holy smokes. I think to confuse him, we're gonna go cover 2 man, so we have help over the top, and that way we're gonna show cover 3, really try and confuse him here. I'm gonna help with crossers and deep overs like that right there. Nope, that's not happening. How does he come down with that? Because his players are all better than ours. So here we go, big third down. What are we doing here? Lot of crossers. Really good job there. He got me. Well, guys, what do we do here? What do we do here? We're going cover 3 Buzz Mabel. I have a deep third. And I just got to cover that Zay Flowers run. Wide open. Wide open, dude. Holy smokes. Yep. I'm running with that. That's okay. We should get some help, right? Let's shift the D-line to the left if we can. A little inside zone action. We're there. We're filling, and he's got too many good players. We can't stop somebody that good. Oh, boy. Yeah, so, you know, this whole experiment, hey, what happens if we run a pro-style offense, like what the actual Madden competitive players do? It means nothing if your cards suck. That's takeaway number 1, guys. Takeaway number 2 is we need to have man beaters, man. We need to have more man beaters than what we currently have, which is just pray that we win off of an out route. Like, that's not going to work. But here it is, guys. Final drive of the game, okay? I will, unfortunately, have to quit here if we don't get it, just because I don't want to give him the satisfaction of going up 28-3. We're not here to play defense. We're here to practice our offensive game. What I think he's going to do is I think he's going to continue to move that left safety to the flat. So if we can get Higgins on a post, I think we may be able to nail him over the middle of the field. Nope. Okay, and we get sacked because our O-line sucks compared to 88 overall cards. Okay, same thing. We're going to go with this high-low concept, really hoping that we have enough time in the pocket this time. Yep. Good juke. First down. Let's go, T. 1 drive, guys. We're playing for pride here. I understand that he's way better than us, but I think that we could still outsmart him. One of the ways is by running the football effectively. There it is. That's 3. And now we need to really sell it. We are going to be doing something interesting here. So let's get Xavier Worthy over here on the left. And we're just running the base read option. We're just getting Worthy out of the way. And here it is. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Good. Follow the blockers. Okay, we're going to go with this cheat concept here. Higgins is on a quick out, and Najee Harris is on a quick flat. If they follow him, look at that. Look at that. Nice first down. I'm waiting for him to take that left safety and put him into the corner. When he does, Higgins is going to nail a post over the middle of the field, and I'm very excited for that. Here it is. I'm hoping it happens now. Watch that left safety. Does he go to the flats? He does. Higgins has nothing, and that's a heck of a jump by him, man. I know I forced that one. So let's force it again. This time, we're going to get Higgins on a deep in over the middle, and I'm hoping I have enough time in the pocket. If he puts that guy into the corner again, which he did, that's okay. He's playing that deep, so we just got to play Xavier Worthy there. 3rd and 8, I don't think he sees a run coming here. So let's get this going here. Let's get Marcus Golden all the way to the outside. Move him over there, and let's just run this football. We should be able to pick up 8 yards here. Very good. Very good. I know we didn't get it, but I hope that the principle of it, you know, continues to work here. Let's get Higgins on a quick out here on the backside. We're really begging on the out route. Nope, that's okay. We got that. Nice. Guys, we are moving the ball not at will, right? Like, this is definitely not moving the ball, quote unquote, at will, but we're moving the ball really well against a team that is so much better than us. So I do see potential in being one of those gun bunch players, right? Like, it does seem to me, oh, great jump there. It does seem to me like it could be successful. The big question is, can we get one more break, guys? We really want to hit Higgins on the out route. I don't know if it's going to work. If not, we got Worthy going underneath. We're going to see if this breaks anything for us here. Let's watch that left safety. He drops immediately vacates. Give me something, Najee. 3rd and goal. Okay, I am going to break the rules here, and we're going to go with the 3 tight end set because he is coming out in the dime every single time. I think if Madden works the way it should work as a football simulation game, we should be rewarded for coming out with 3 tight ends and running the stretch here to the backside. Dude, I tried to delay it. To the best of my ability. That's right. Let's go straight back to it. What happens if we motion Andrews? Does he follow him? Great. Backside. It's there. 1 cut. Najee. Oh, man. Well, guys, This was fun. We moved the ball really well despite playing against a way better team and having no preparation for man-to-man. Hopefully this was helpful. If you guys play this type of pro-style offense a lot, let me know, man. Would love to learn from y'all. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Peace out.